It's been said that that's sort of a natural progression of radical feminism. Do you think that's true, that as you live a more radical life, you have more of the theory in your life, and you
beat by a stick.
Turn your energy more towards women? That makes sense to.
I forget who said something to the effect that feminism is the theory and lesbianism is the practice. But I don't, you know,
yeah, you gotta get
if men weren't men, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't object to them as individuals. I don't object to them as a sex. I don't object to them as anything other than the ideology of masculinity. And I can't do anything about that. I can't change men. Men have to want to change themselves, and they don't seem to want to.
No, I agree with you. I don't like when people are like, the XY chromosome is shady. Like, to me, that's not, you know, gender abolitionism. That's not our theory, you know, of gender as a social construction.
Yeah, well, look, I like I said, and I've often made the joke that it's not from the neck down, it's from the neck up. It's
hey, Max.
Yes. Yeah, their bodies are their bodies. I'm not drawn to them, but it's their thinking that really turns me off.
Did you see what I wrote in the chat?
You know, if that makes any sense.
That's funny. That's actually really funny.
Okay.
And makes a lot of sense.
I was trying to get a reaction.
I guess we have a new person in here. I don't know how long you guys are going to be here, but I have to walk back down the hill to my friend's place. So, like in between.
When I go into Hangouts, my account is going to say Maxine.
Maxine. Just say it's. I was born Maxine, but I'm taking this testosterone.
I hopped out of there for the time being.
Max, this is how you do it. Max. You say, my name's Max Sand because I support Maxine Waters and Bernie Sanders.
Charlie's going in to tell him to get in the kitchen, so that.
Oh, I gotta download Google Chrome before I can. The Hangouts fucking app won't work on this version of Firefox.
Unless, hey, is there any way you can copy and paste that link and post it in here? Because if you can, I can join it. But when I click that link, it tries to take me to an app.
Like I said, I don't know exactly what angle to take to troll these women, but I mean, I'm familiar with their philosophy though. So I don't want to jump the gun. I want to wait a minute before I jump in there.
Just convince them of anti-natalism.
As soon as I have this, I'm jumping in. You all should be ashamed of yourself and get back in the fucking kitchen.
Just don't pipe. Are you gonna pipe it through in here?
I won't be able to on my mic, dude. It'll feedback.
Okay, good. So I'll just play the audio through YouTube.
So I'm all for it. All right, I'm gonna.
I want to hear it.
You're not on by the time I get back down the hill. Nice chatting.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye bye.
I might have to go myself, so I might call it today. What do you think? And we'll there's a couple of these a week, so we can.
Can I say one last thing before we close?
Absolutely.
I wanted to say about the word pussy before. I want to say I'm not opposed to the group or anything. For me it's like the same reason I don't like the word bitch or slut or something, because it's like I feel like it's sort of derogatory toward women, and I don't like the whole like taking back the word thing, because I feel like that's what liberal feminists do with like the slut walk and all.
Hey Max.
But I'm just saying that because I know that, you know, radical feminists are like welcoming of disagreements, and you know, we don't censor each other like the others.
Look,
do,
it took
so
me the longest time living in Australia to get used to the word cunt. Which is liberally here, and it's just not said in America. And every time I heard it, I flinched for the longest time. And I think that a lot of things just get into our system on that sort of atavistic level where we're not even, like I said, we react before we even, we hear it, and in that moment we react. And that's fine. I can deal with that. I can deal with people having limitations as to what they're willing to interrogate versus what they're just like, no, that's just going to be off limits for me. A lot of words, again, going back to linguistics, if you look at words that are exclusively female, you will find that a lot of them were not derogatory for the longest time. And by association with the female, they became derogatory. Or conversely, words that were derogatory but not gendered eventually became feminine. So there's this linguistic history of so many words that reflect how women are viewed in society. And the changes over the generations reflect, in a lot of ways, a growing sexism. Women used to be, there was that sort of separate but equal, I don't know if you realize, but there was that sort of separate sphere where there was the women's sphere, and that was the home, and that was the child rearing and that sort of stuff. And men basically stayed out of it. That was women's to do, and women were respected for their ability to do that. And that increasingly became more frivolous and just women's work sort of thing. Again, if just looking at words, if your last name is Brewer, that means your male line were beer brewers or some cider brewers, whatever. If your last name's Brewster, it was your female line, Weber, Webster. Essentially, there were families which took not the patronym, but the matronym, that if it was through your female line that your family had this vocation, it was recognized and it was validated, not just in the culture, but in the very last name your family took. And all of that changed over time. All of that changed so that it was totally patronyms. It was only you took your father's name. It was only men were recognized for what they did in the world. And words like pussy don't bother me because I know that, the words associated with anything female are going to be derogatory in some way. And
I'm reading Mary Daly right now, so I'm just started that. So I know she is already.
Which book are you reading?
So I hear what you're saying.
Which book are you on?
I'm on chapter 1. I just started gynecology.
I love gynecology. That was like my first. I was like a little 20-year-old, and somebody handed me a copy of Mary Daly's Gynecology, and it changed my life. It really did. And for me, because I love words and the history of words, I love the Wikidary. So there's all sorts of,
I bet you do like gynecology, you fucking old dyke cunt.
At how historically women were viewed in the language and how that has changed over the years, to me is fascinating. Anyway, this is one of the
deconstructionist setup that they arrive at these things, and basically they arrive at a form of nationalism and like self-determination for women because they view themselves as oppressed. But the fact is that all of our matriarchal ancestors, all of our ancestors that practiced that, were killed and raped and replaced by patriarchal ancestors.
They belonged to us.
It's not
and men have taken them
evolutionarily
from us,
viable.
and they've stripped not only the meaning from them,
Unless
but
you're
they've imposed
a
their
Jew.
own derogatory meanings on them. So I'm
Well,
fine with whatever the words
I'm
are.
gonna reflect on that. Thank you for indulging me with
Oh,
that
not at
last
all.
little bit.
No, not at all. You can ask me anything, obviously.
I don't want to keep in anybody. I just, yeah.
And I mean,
thank
I
you
absolutely agree
for
with
letting me discuss that.
Oh,
the concept of
enjoy,
radical lesbian
Phanicology,
separatism.
Like I said. I really loved it.
I think it's a good
I
thing.
still love it. Still have my
And
copy.
if they want to engage in that, and that's where they want to take the feminist movement, then I really have
It's
no
like a
argumentation.
poem.
I believe in the right
It is.
of
He's a
separation.
wonderful writer. Absolutely gorgeous way with words. Hello, sweetheart.
Are you going to be joining them, Charlie?
This was so cool. I just was at home.
Yeah, as soon as I get this account, I gotta change
I'm in here
the
waiting
account
for
I'm
you.
using. I have to change the pictures and so forth. Well, I'm doing the best I can, dude.
Did I miss anything?
Yeah.
Everyone
No,
participated.
not yet.
It's been a great
I'm still
discussion.
working, changing one of my
2 hours,
accounts.
which is really good.
So I can.
I hope everyone watching on has enjoyed. There's been lots of chats in and outside of the this live stream, so it's really good.
Well, and anything that gets two women together. I mean, two women together is
It's an open
a heresy.
forum.
Oh,
We don't have to worry about
That's
anything.
true.
She wants 2 women
Yes,
together.
everyone
Oh, we're
can
done.
Try to organize.
Okay,
those
well I'll chill out a sec, cause I was just gonna
Really
drop.
important
I'm just gonna drop the fuck in and say, yo, shit,
conversations.
you know,
And if you want to come
get
on
back
down
in the
to
kitchen,
chat,
have a
I
fucking
have
family, stop this shit. You're turning over natural fucking order. Quit
people come
this.
down to my place just
The
to,
hell's wrong with you with your
unwind,
fucking
just
wombat,
rest, sit
you
on the
weird
porch.
bitch?
You're imposing
That's
cost
what
upon the
we're
Well, if
commons,
it's an
you
open
fucking
Yeah,
cunt.
and that's what
We'll have a
we're
conversation.
all up to that.
It's very
I
beautiful.
mean,
done that way.
certainly that you would
If every
care
hour
about
you
free
want to say
speech
hi.
here. Now, come on.
It's an
You
open
wouldn't want to
Well,
offend
we might
anybody
wrap this
with
up,
your
and,
aggressiveness towards the
just
male
wait,
gender.
and
I always
Thank you
found
everyone
it like
for joining
very
in.
disgusting
And
when women
Thank you.
you
There
know
will be another one
affectionately use the term
if
fur
not
babies. Oh, just
from other people
Gross
who
me
are
the
saying
fuck
maybe
out.
tomorrow, then
Dude, it's
Thursday from us, I
it's a
believe.
detachment. It's completely
So
insane.
we'll post that up soon.
Even little
I've heard
girls,
so many women say
Well,
that.
without
Hi,
any
women.
understanding about sex or anything, even little girls play with
Wow.
baby dolls naturally. They're attracted to babies.
Well, it's the same reason that they're playing with the fucking cats, right? It's because they don't have kids. And they got baby rabies.
That's why they call it fur babies.
Well, if they weren't
She's
such
just sitting in the
insufferable
hanging out.
cunts and lesbians, shouldn't be a fucking problem.
Right, but they
Yeah,
don't see it as a
Here
problem.
where I live,
Sure.
I've been with a couple, a handful of women. I remember a couple of them after they're with me that became lesbians. That's kind of fun.
What is that?
Yeah, he drove them to pussy eating. Horrible.
I guess.
Well, or you could
He
do it the other
literally-
way, right? Like they were dicked so good that they can never have another dick.
That is as comparable. I think one of them was that. I was with her. She was so infatuated with me. The bitch was crazy. And kind of a hoe. So infatuated with me. She would follow me around everywhere, fucking stalk me, try to be in my house all the time. And eventually I just stopped talking to her. And she threw this huge fucking fit all over Facebook, this, that, and the other. And then she just got in this man hate thing because she loved me so much or some shit. And so then she's like, I'm gonna be a lesbian. She was a lesbian for a little bit, and now she's
You bastard! You lowlife bastard! You should be shot.
But
Yeah.
if you've ever read their philosophical work, it's just the most absolutely pretentious thing. They will take 5 pages to fucking make one point. It'll literally be here's an example of a cafe. The waiter is making the coffee, stirring the coffee, acting as if he is acting as if he is a coffee maker, but that is not correct. As he stirs his coffee and adds 2 scoops of sugar, he is acting in bad faith because he is not a coffee maker. To say that he is anything is to deny his radical freedom to be anything else that he shall choose. And that is what man does, is
Shut the
deny
fuck,
its radical
stop,
freedom.
stop, you're killing me. You're absolutely killing me.
And then they arrive at radical lesbian separatism and forming a anarcho-communist state of nothing but women. I'm an educated man, Charlie. I've been to college. I've read all about this guy. But if you are a nationalist, don't you have to endorse radical lesbian separatism?
I'm not a nationalist.
So you don't believe in self-determination of peoples?
No, that has nothing to do with nationalism. I'm a regionalist.
Okay, well, regionalism then, right? Like, don't you have to accept radical lesbian separatism?
Not in my territory, no.
Well, they'll have their own territory.
Them.
No, they will not, because they will both spill over.
Them dykes ended the stream.
Yeah, I think it's a good good thing. I don't think it'll last because you'll have a group of women with no men to protect them.
Really? Speech. I never.
No, they didn't.
And I think that's really interesting, but.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Yes,
streams
they
over.
Well, it doesn't matter, dude. The only account I could spare was one that had a fucking black and white battle flag on it, and I was trying to fucking change it out so I could get in there. Now it's...
Yeah, I don't think the battle flag would have went over well.
No, it'd have gone over. I wouldn't even got in there. As soon as they seen that shit, they'd blend.
Well, they said it wasn't.
Yeah.
I need to go back. I need to sub that channel
Yeah.
because they do this like a couple times a week.
Subscribe to the Aussie Rad Films.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I get a shiver every time I say red.
Dude, they're not like these liberal
Sick.
feminists. They'll say cunt.
Oh man,
They don't censor each other.
it's true.
They're
It's
the
an
rad.
open forum. That's what I wanted to test how open their forum was, but I'll have to be quicker next time. I went to go to the bathroom, and I came back down, and then the boy was yelling, so I went up, and he wanted to be tucked in by me because he told her no. So
I want
back
to
up.
promote a new theory here, which is that misandry and feminism leads you to the same point where you just want all the women to fuck off. Right? It's like the horseshoe theory. It's like, you know, feminism and women hate leads you to the same point.
I don't know. I'm scrolling. I don't think we'll find anything that could top crashing a Rad Fem stream tonight. That was the holy grail.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that fresh in the mind. We'll deal with that in a moment. Scrolling.
So what did I miss?
There's nothing.
What'd you guys say to him?
Nothing.
I should
Nothing.
I shouldn't have left that stream with the kids where I was telling them about how the Jews are subverting Roblox. and
No,
censoring
you
them.
definitely should have. Not only kids, but they were like literal autistic kids.
I have autism. I don't know. It was a
It
good
doesn't make
conversation.
it okay, Alex.
Dude, they agreed with me though. They agreed that censorship in Roblox is bullshit and that cultural Marxism leads to that.
They'll agree with anything. They were like 10 and autistic.
But now they know.
I found.
Oh, I think I found one too.
I didn't get their take on the high
Google
versus low or
Google Hangouts with Ice Golden,
Yeah, that's the one.
whomever that is. They seem to be. It says this one says I never used Google Hangouts before. and it's actually a wrench.
Yeah. I wanna...
They got the Google Hangout links is in here.
Yeah, and I don't think that's intentional.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dice Golden, I went to his channel, looks to be like a big, fat... I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm... like, mestizo, maybe?
You'll have to send me the
And
link.
There's 4 watching.
All his videos are about living under a bridge.
Oh, shit. Here, look at this motherfucker. Look at him, dude. Wait, let me take a... I'll take a... Wait.
Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck are we...
Yeah, I don't know if it's Asian or Mexican or something. This is pretty fucking weird, dude.
Alright.
Check his shot.
Save that link.
Take a shot up.
Save that link in case he deletes it from the chat. I'm gonna put it in.
I posted it. Yeah, I did. I posted it right on top of the pic.
What's up, Taylor?
Awesome.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, they're
I
Mexicans.
never used Google Hangouts before.
That's not. The
Yeah, they're
full link.
basket-faced Mexicans.
Never ever.
Yeah,
That's not
well-
the full link.
Google Hangouts before.
Well, the short-haired one
Sorry,
is
took forever.
is a homeless dude. Like he's a homeless YouTuber.
Had to sign.
Yeah,
in.
dude, just here.
I'm 58 years old. I can't. I don't do that.
Oh my
stuff
god, he's
these
a
days.
Mexican boomer.
Aut-
and he's a homeless
autist.
YouTuber.
An autistic Mexican boomer.
An autistic, homeless Mexican boomer YouTuber. What the fuck?
Hey, at least he's not lazy. He's not
Well-
a fucking hobbyist.
Well, hello, faggots. He seems to be fucking... Look at this motherfucker. He's like very enthused with himself. He got the hangouts going on there.
Yeah.
Nothing
somebody
but
needs to
smiles,
jump
this
in.
guy.
Somebody needs to jump in and tell them to go back to Mexico.
See if I can come up with a.
Doesn't say, well, hello there, faggots.
You come. You come.
Say, fellow white men.
How about Josh will wash fires on Myers?
Hello, fellow sons of the West.
Josh ain't as big United States. Went to on Thanksgiving.
Hello, fellow sons of the West. How are you doing this fine evening? How are you doing this fine evening?
I'm gonna be Officer Taylor.
Is that a Fiji
Taylor,
spinner?
I'm gonna be Officer Taylor.
When are you guys gonna go back? Is that a Fiji
Taylor.
spinner? When are you guys gonna go back?
What does that say?
What does what say?
Me hablo
I don't know,
español?
something up here on the top. It says. What does that say? Presence with someone. I don't know.
What does what say?
Me hablo
I have
español?
something. I have my phone set tie here on the top. It says. Chan Rack Dunk Payo.
That's a pretty sweet hat.
It's my character.
It's your character?
Officer Taylor. My character, Officer Taylor. In my series.
It's pretty good. It's good to have a stream with fellow white men. Fellow sons of the West.
Hey, Zach.
I think Zach should go back to Mexico.
I've been to elementary school in Mexico a long time ago.
You better watch out, dude. I've heard there's like bad crime and stuff.
Yeah.
Where?
Mexico.
Well, there's the cartels and all that.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, if you're walking around there, they'll see you and they'll be like, "Oh, I can rob a white man," you know, easy picking.
Either that or I go like this.
Goyim. I know you guys are woke. Say some woke ass shit.
Well, actually, I'm Mexican, you know.
Really?
I'm actually one of those guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's white Mexicans, of course. You know, it's just a country, I mean. But say some woke ass shit, dude. I know you guys are woke.
So, want to hear a joke about Homo erectus?
Yeah.
Okay, so a long time ago, there used to be a species of humans called the Homo erectus. But why were they called that?
I don't know. Why were they called that?
Because they stand up erect.
It's because their men were so homo that they see each other and they get an erectus.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That sounds kind of homophobic.
What are you two beaners a couple of fudge packers? You like dipping your enchilada in his queso?
What the hell? Josh Myers.
I think. See, this is why we need a big ass wall. Like, we need a big ass troll wall to keep, you know, these internet Mexicans like Zach out from coming in here and saying racist stuff.
I doubt it.
We need a big, beautiful troll wall to keep them out.
You know what my favorite part about the wall is? That we're gonna make Mexico pay for it.
Hell yeah.
They're never gonna pay for it.
Bullshit, they ain't.
I doubt it.
We just slapped a tariff on them. Trump's got a big swinging dick.
That's kind of homophobic.
See, the best thing about the wall. The best thing about the wall is, you know, we're gonna be able to keep out the illegal immigrants, but we're still gonna have those like cute ass Latina legal ones. You know what I mean? The ones that like vote Republican and you know, wear the Confederate flag hats and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The guy with the red hat knows what I'm talking about. He's about him. I can tell.
Oh, Dice Golden?
Yeah.
Or should I say Decino?
Old big boy.
Decino is my real name. Just let you know.
Yo, fucking doxing! Wow.
Decino
Hey,
is a
Dicino,
red-blooded.
you in the Marines?
What?
You in the Marines?
I doubt it.
Why? Because of the hat?
Yep.
You're a red-blooded American male, huh?
It's camouflage.
You're ready to go fight and die in Israel.
That's kind of anti-Semitic though.
How? It's semi-philic. It's semi-philic. Like it's love speech to the Jewish people.
You guys want to see a blood? I'll show you how to dress up like a blood.
Okay.
Fuck yeah! Are you gonna tuck your sack too?
We're being culturally
enriched. Are you gonna tuck your
enriched.
sack? You gonna do a mangina for us?
He's teaching us how to walk like how to dress like a gang member. We're being culturally enriched. What are you doing?
I'll be back.
That's. Are you fucking? You're double Sig Heiling? You really are a fucking Aryan. Holy shit.
Guys, I think we joined the wrong stream. It looks like these two might be Nazis.
Yeah, these are two fucking neo-Nazis.
Well, I did not see that coming.
Well, you're the one double fucking Roman saluting.
That was a good one though. I gotta give him that.
Yeah, you flexing on these fucking minorities. I bet.
Guys, big fans of Zyklon B.
What about Pinochet, Augusto Pinochet? Do you guys know Spanish?
Well, yeah, in high school I took 2 years of Spanish.
Mi General Augusto Pinochet.
Yeah, but you're Mexican, dude. That's fucking cheating.
Actually, I'm not.
That'd be like a fish taking swimming lessons.
Well,
You just were cheating.
Yeah, we already established he's white. What the fuck are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, Zach.
Cambodian, which is from East Asia.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing as German.
That ain't Bloods. That's Antifa. Guys that dress like this have a 125% chance of hitting you over the head with the bike bike lock.
Guys like that dress like this have a 110% chance of letting Tyrone run train on their Stacy.
Wait, Dice, are you like in a garage or something? What the fuck's going on over there?
Yes, I'm here.
No, it just looks like a garage or.
Do you guys have a
like
home? Are either of you homeless?
You look like you got up to do something there, big guy. Take your swing.
Oh, he's got to put the shades on.
Dude, you're freaking me out. You look like one of those frat boys. Like, I'm scared you're gonna, like, rape someone and then 30 years later not be able to be on the Supreme Court. You chill out with that aesthetic.
Hey, I like beer. Do you like beer?
I like beer.
So I guess we can be beach friends then.
What do you guys think about radical Lesbian separatism.
Well, like the guy from SpongeBob, he would be like, "It's radical."
Yeah, like I think all the
You listen to the Radical Agenda?
Nobody
You a fan of the
listens to
Radical
that
Agenda?
trash.
You know, he kind of reminds me of KK, and that's really disturbing me.
No.
Are you an engineer?
In a free society.
No, he's a sandwich artist.
Basically, what we're getting to is you remind us of fucking dogs.
Yeah, you remind us of the dog fucking argument of 2012.
Well, I have 2 dogs, and when I see them, I say doggy.
You better produce value for society so that they don't arrest you.
Yeah, you kind of got to become like a heart surgeon or an engineer.
You
Hey,
gotta,
well, this is all I gotta say. This is all I gotta say, Taylor.
In years, in the future, I will.
Taylor,
There you go.
Taylor, a blonde and a brunette lesbian couple. Which one cooks?
Which one? Oh, I cook for them.
Neither. They both eat out.
Oosh, that's.
They eat out each other's.
Yeah.
What's worse than the Holocaust? Oh, sorry. I'll mute myself. What is worse than the Holocaust? Gassing 6 million Jews.
What's the difference?
Exactly. One of them happened.
You heard about this? You read about this? John McCain died recently, but there was quite a schism at his funeral because the Israeli and ISIS delegates started fighting over whose flag to put on his coffin.
I didn't go. I was more interested in going to the funeral ceremony for his tumor.
That poor tumor.
I'm pretty sure it got awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor.
See, it's a shame because, you know, you would have thought, like, God was trying to take out Schumer, but he accidentally took out the tumor.
Well, it just leaves like that.
I know, right? What a faggot.
He's just mad because he's a little, like, 56% like goblin, and he can't handle. That's why he's so aggressive to you guys, because he's like insecure about his like genetics and his ancestry.
Usually when he leaves like that, it's because he was attracted to somebody. So
that's true. At least you guys aren't Euro cucks. You can like share a link without paying a fucking tax. Don't you guys just hate fucking Euro fags? They're like, oh, we're so much better than America. You know, and I think Taylor is the face of America right now. That is the image you should think when you think American. Like what he's doing right now on the stream. He's got like a rubber band around his mouth.
He said he's gonna be a heart surgeon or an engineer one day. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, more specifically, an engineer.
Yeah, look.
All right. right, exactly.
You know, he understands libertarianism. Look, I'm a libertarian, right?
Because I'm feeling like if heart surgeon, then let's say if there's a heart here and like.
Yeah, if you're a heart surgeon, right, and you fuck a dog, then society is forced to like put up with it. Because to punish you is worth, you know, more damage to the rest of society than to allow you to commit the crime.
Hey, survival.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Now, that's a... Is that you, Joshua? Survival.
Yo.
Is that you're fucking... Fuck you. You're Josh.
Josh
I'm
Bench.
not Josh, man. I don't know who you're talking about.
He probably thinks you're Josh Myers, United States.
Sorry. I thought you were somebody else.
Well, that's an interesting way to like break the ice about it, right? You're just like, yeah, fuck you, you're Josh.
What's the story with Josh Myers?
Me and him don't get along no more.
Why not? What happened?
We had a bit of a falling out.
Did he also fuck your girlfriend?
Yeah. Again.
He uploaded a video of himself chugging 3 bottles of Faygo.
No. What?
Yeah, he chugged 3 bottles of Faygo, which is a soda.
And, you know, she goes around and she fucking, you know, she says, I'm done with you. And she leaves me for a guy who has no fucking job. And he's fucking fat. And then you got this other guy that's fucking drinking jugs of Eggo. It's like... God damn.
And that's like the 5th time she's fucked around on you, huh?
God damn it, man.
So, I have to ask the question then, like, did you eat their fuckings?
I just thought she was really wet.
I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences. You gonna take her back again?
Of course I am.
Why don't you just ask her if you can watch next time? It would make all of this so much easier.
Probably
Instead
right.
of coming in and crying about it on a fucking live stream every single time you go into a fucking live stream and you cry about this broad fucking around on you, why don't you just say, hey, honey, I'll hold your hand.
I'm paranoid. I think the freaking random people online is Josh. He pops up. You know what I mean? It's like, see him everywhere.
Yeah, it sounds like you need a life coach, bro.
He's living rent-free in my fucking head.
I've been trying for years. This motherfucker does not get his shit together, I swear.
I fucking live by the sword, dude. I fucking...
Yeah, the fucking meat sword that's in your girlfriend, and you need to stop.
Yeah.
Are you crying?
You know, she tells me it's not my tits. She tells me it's not the tits, but I think it's my tits.
Well, why the fuck did you get the implants in the first place, bro?
I didn't get implants, you fucking faggot. I had a fucking hormone balance when I was young.
I don't know, they look fake to me.
Dude. I'm sick of you making jokes like I'm a tranny because I got fucking tits.
Well, no, you're clearly not a tranny because you're just an average-looking dude with a beard and everything, but you get these giant fucking fake silicone nostrils. Like, it's not okay. It's like normal dude, normal dude, normal dude. Pamela Anderson, like, what happened? I don't know if that was a hormonal imbalance. It don't sound like it. Certainly don't look like it.
I doubt it.
Oh, if you're gonna fucking sob, at least mute your mic while you sob like a
you hear
little
me?
fuck.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Josh.
Yes, go ahead. This is Josh, by the way.
What's going on, bud?
What's up, bro?
What are you up to?
You know,
Smoking
keeping
some
it
dope?
rod and real. Is there anybody in this chat room tonight at all interested or is watching Bellator 206?
Oh, hell yeah. Isn't Rory McDonald fighting, what's his name?
He's fighting,
Gegard
Gegard
Mousasi.
Mousasi, yeah, and Rampage and Silver are fighting at the moment, but I can't find the link for it.
Oh, I got a link for you. Hold up, homeboy.
That sounds like some illegal piracy. You mean it's a perfectly legal link, right?
Oh, 100%, yeah. You got to log in and create a user and account and everything.
Because we wouldn't want to encourage piracy on the internet.
Absolutely not.
This guy came up to me. He said, "Hey man, can I offer you some Coke?" Right? And I said, "I'm more of a Pepsi man."
I mean, you say that, but then you were blowing lines off the back of that dude's ass.
What? Nah.
Yeah, the third time she fucked around on you.
Fuck you.
Look, I told you it was a bad idea then.
Look. I get a little sugar in me. You know what I mean? I go a little crazy. You know?
I know. Last time I had to pick you up at the police station.
Get a little sugar in me and I go a little cuckoo.
And then the time before that, I had to fish you out of the bottom of that dumpster behind the sex toy shop. You have a problem, man.
Look, I'm a libertarian. All right.
I know, and that's the problem.
That's why I moved to New Hampshire.
I know.
That's why I started hanging out with Ian and them. That's
Okay, it's hey, so it's sportstream.tv.
Seems a bit fake to me, man.
No, that's what you'll be able to find it from there.
I don't know. I feel like this guy's wearing a wire.
You a cop?
I was
Yeah,
talking
you
about
always get paranoid. Right? The same thing happens every time. Let me explain to you guys how this works, right? Like his girlfriend fucks around with this guy named Josh, and then he gets all fucking crazy and does a bunch of fucking drugs, and then he accuses everybody of being a cop, and then you fish him out of a dumpster behind the sex toy shop.
Whoa, Josh, you fucked his wife? That's not cool, man. I thought we were bonding over fighting.
I don't have a wife.
Girlfriend.
Dude, Ian said that like marriage is fucking bad. This is the divorce state project, dude.
56% of all marriages ends in divorce.
56%.
That's according to 3 out of 4 people who feel that they represent 75% of the population.
Le 56%ers?
Yeah, they're the 56ers, man.
Well, that's why he doesn't get married, because if he did, she'd be fucking around on him and it would end in a fucking divorce, but, you know, and then he goes and cries. And he eats her out. It's just fucking awful. Guy's a mess.
It's a cycle. But when I do a little sugar, I am the true Ubermensch.
Well, I told you need to cut it out with the secret shit, and you kept going.
All you have to do is visualize what you want and ask for it, and it'll come to you.
Right, and you wanted
you
her
believe
to
in it.
stop fucking around on you.
I must
doing
have not believed in it. I must have
Sounds like
wanted it.
Josh took you up on that advice.
I must have wanted it. I didn't want her to not do it hard enough.
Well, and that's why I said next time just like hold her hand or something.
Bro, hold her hand, man.
I asked
It's as simple
the
as that.
universe, which means that she fucked another guy. So it must mean that I want her to fuck another guy.
Clearly. I mean, otherwise, why would you eat her out after?
You had a Mexican taco.
It's
That's hardcore, man.
I told you you need to get help. But you kept saying, no, the universe will provide.
This ain't the playa, bro.
I miss Renee and I miss Cody. They were cool, and now they're like not doing drugs on the internet anymore and fucking got a fucking kid.
That's
Yeah.
weak, bro.
They got their shit together. Like I'm telling you should do, which you want to get high on the internet and let people fuck your girlfriend.
But I didn't think that I wanted it. But I asked the universe, and it still happened. Which means that I had to not have really wanted it not to happen. Do you follow? Do you follow me, Tay? Little Tay, you're a pretty cool guy.
What you need to do is drop the secret in the universe shit, and you need to accept the sun.
And accept the fact that the Earth really is flat and is not round.
No, it's donut shaped.
Fucking donut, you fucking flat Earth.
No, it's a square.
No, man. It's shaped.
No, it's
shaped like an
donut
avocado.
Center.
No, it's donut shaped. That's why Area 51 is there. It's to hide the jelly geysers.
It's a donut Earth, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people call it the dick Earth. I don't know. They say it looks like a dick.
You see my picture? That's 1433, right? There's 3 arrows. There's 3 points on the triangle. There's 3 sides to the triangle. There's 3 lines coming through the triangle, which means that there are 4 lines in total. And that means that there's 3 stars, right? 1433 is the answer to it.
I thought all the 3s represented the length of your penis.
No, then they would be 2s.
Oh, okay. I was thinking 3s. I was giving them a little bit of credit there.
You see, your body needs it needs hormones when you go through puberty, and if you don't get those hormones, then you get tits, and you don't your dick don't grow, dude. And
dude, you literally paid for those tits. I'm telling you. Look, hormonal tits on a man aren't perky, okay? So you went under the knife. It's okay. I guess I understand.
I'm sick of your shit, dude.
Sick of shit.
Getting real sick of your shit.
Hey, yo, Taylor.
Sick of shit.
Hey, Taylor.
Yo.
You like fidget spinners? You ever seen that porno where the girl has a fidget spinner?
What?
Get on Pornhub and search fidget spinners.
I'm sure there's more than one. And then he drops. That's his wisdom for the day.
See, he's coming and going. He's telling you to go to some crazy.
I don't know why I dropped. But no, you know, it's not fidget spinners.
Internet site called Pornhub, I believe it was.
I mean, if you're into fidget spinners or just giving you something you can wax your carrot to, you know? Something you're into.
You should do something more productive than FAP, like read a book.
No, fuck books, dude. Books are for fags. Taylor knows what I'm talking about, dude. Fuck books, huh?
Dude, Josh's or survival. That woman sounded like a bitch, dude. I can't imagine having like a woman that sounded like that.
I'm sure you'd love for her to fuck some other dude on your behalf, huh?
He's just jealous mine's still here, that's all.
Well, his is still there. He keeps taking her back.
Look, if she's fucking other men but she comes back to me, then who's winning? You know what I mean?
I guess, but she's literally 500 pounds, man.
I'm like, all those other guys are like, they're losers, dude. She doesn't come back to them. She comes back to me. Right? Like, you might fuck my girlfriend, but I win.
Well, hold on. Pound for pound, is she even cheating?
I guess it depends on if they find the right hole or they just stick it between the folds.
Well, I mean, if she's like 3 times the size of a normal woman, I mean, she can literally cheat twice and still be faithful to Alex.
Dude, you know that she wasn't fat when we met.
I know, you've been feeding her well.
That way she doesn't fucking leave me.
You feed her spaghetti?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but it's mostly just fucking cannolis, like all fucking day, man. Fucking cannolis. Where do you even get them? You don't live anywhere near New York.
You don't know about fucking Amazon, you fucking numbnut.
So you're buying cannolis on Amazon to
Fucking
feed this girl so
retard.
she can fuck all those other guys.
So you don't buy your woman fucking food? You don't
Not if she's fucking other guys.
Well, she likes that when she comes home from work that I have food ready for her.
Where does she even work, dude? How does she even leave the house? She has one of them rascal scooters and everything.
Look, I don't know where she works. She's gone during the day.
Do you ever think that maybe
My schedule
when she comes back with money, it's not from working?
My schedule is I freaking
Where's it from, man? It's not
she
working.
leaves for the day. I go on and I make my podcast, The Daily Show Up, right? And fucking yeah. She's gone, so she's at work.
I guess there's a difference between work and working.
Is she out tricking? Is that what you're saying?
She's definitely a working girl.
500 pounds out there sucking dick in the hot sun.
Nah, dude, she's an accountant or something. She makes like fucking $80,000 a year.
Yeah. You can count on her getting that dick.
How much does she pay in taxes?
Dude.
Like, have you seen her paycheck, or does she just bring home like fives and 20s?
Our views on taxes.
Well, I know you don't believe in taxation, but I'm just saying, if she's coming home with $20 bills every day, and she doesn't get a paycheck, and she's not paying any taxes. What's she doing?
Look, dude, I'm a libertarian, man, and prostitution should be legal, and, you know, she's got to make her money. And my podcast ain't paying the fucking bills, you know?
Well, especially when you're snorting coke.
Hey, I'm a Pepsi man. Taylor knows what I'm talking about. He's Pepsi man too.
No, I don't mean Pepsi or Coke. I mean water.
Smart man. That's like drinking pure sugar. Yeah, sugar. Haha. I get it. I'm on to you.
Coming from a guy who vapes.
You vapes. He doesn't vape.
Well, yeah, I vape.
What do you vape, man?
I don't know, vape juice.
What kind of vape juice?
The regular kind. Not the special kind.
Don't let gang weed get to you.
Oh, we know about you and weed, but that's not even the problem.
What about weed? Is weed bad for you?
Yeah.
In the amounts that he does, yeah.
How so? What's the side effects, the negative side effects of it?
The negative side effects in his case are injecting liquefied dabs right into his penis. I think
Have
that's
you witnessed
just
this?
I don't fucking do that. What do you...
Have you witnessed this?
Well, not the penis. It might have been the leg. I guess that's fair. I saw it from behind, so.
Dude, even if I fucking was some junkie, you know how hard it would be to find a vein in a little penis? What are you talking about?
Fair enough.
You can't see the vein in a penis.
I got fucking veins in mine like crayons. What are you talking about?
Well, what race are you?
Who?
Because, you know, some of us have darker complexions.
On your penis?
On his what?
Because, I mean, you look pretty white to me, so if you got a darker complexion on your penis, you might have a problem.
Why don't we turn the attention to you for a fucking second, interrogate you, talk about your fucking shit.
He shook. Are you shook?
Yeah, shook and woke.
I'm woke. I know. I know all the fuck about it. I know the whole damn thing about the whole damn thing.
Tell me about Ligma.
Ligma is a very interesting topic. It really requires a biological degree to understand it, and I don't know. I mean, what's your training in logic?
I don't think we're talking about the same thing here, bro.
What's your formal training in logic?
Regarding Ligma?
high school. Okay. I took a logic class. What's your formal training?
That same class you took,
Okay.
I took.
Good. We got it.
Except I didn't pass the class. I failed the class.
Well, still, you took it. You're still better than the plebeian masses that didn't take a logic class in high school.
So what does that have to do with Ligma?
Well, because he's suffering from BOFA.
That's terrible. How long has he had BOFA for?
I don't know. Probably around the same time you get them fake tits.
You're a fucking asshole, dude. I don't have fake tits.
Dude, like...
But are you suffering from BOFA?
I don't know.
Have you ever had BOFA?
I might. Maybe. Bitch, I might be.
Just admit it. You just got out-memed.
I'm like Kanye West. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. Taylor knows what I'm talking about. He loves that shit. That song. Hell yeah. With his fucking dancing moves. Like, fucking pussy magnet.
It's kind of... it's kind of gay, bro.
On a scale of 1 to 10, that's about an 8.
I can't dance like that. Fucking break it down. She's such a fucking hoe. I love it. Flexing on these naptod niggas. It's schmooly. I've been streaming on my stream. I didn't realize that. I just haven't stopped since earlier, Max. I've just been on air for 5 hours.
Yeah, for like 3 weeks. And you keep telling the same fucking stories. And I'm the only one subbed.
They need to know the... Well, this guy was subbed for a day. Other than
I've been
me.
subbed for about 9 minutes.
I love you, man.
Bro.
That's also kind of gay.
I mean...
Dude, go homo or go home.
I mean...
You know what I mean?
I mean, like, what is gay backwards?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, you know, it's like, you know, we live in a fucking society and it's just like, don't suck dick. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange?
Do we live in a society?
Yeah.
Actually, do we live in a society?
Oh, this guy's done DMT. He knows the nature of reality.
I mean...
Do we really live in a society?
What is society?
Think about it.
Yeah. That's part of the whole damn thing about the whole damn thing. She's such a fucking hoe. I love it.
Why does Taylor have a cock ring in his hand?
Oh my god, it's spinning.
He's on them fidget spin tricks.
I think he's got a cock ring.
fairly sure there's not that many tricks you could do with a fidget spinner.
And why is he whispering into his camera for?
It's more sensual. I liked it.
I don't know. Some of them were fucking golden. They were the best. He just came up and said the greatest shit ever.
Yeah, it like adds to suspense too, because it's like a man of few words. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
you go on all these other streams that people have, and they're like talking, but not this guy. He's on his fidget spinner with his fucking sunglasses. He dances every once in a while. Just every once in a while, he'll just interject, and it's like his words carry weight, right? Like you hang on his every word. You can't bring yourself to interrupt him. It's like being in awe. It's like being in. It's like listening to the president speak.
Yeah, he's kind of a YouTube genius, honestly. Like, that's the new format, right? Like, you wait and then you whisper a word. Just have crazy motherfuckers come on, and every once in a while you get real close to the camera and just say, yes.
I know.
The only problem is there's not any crazy people in here.
Yeah, no, clearly.
Those radical feminists were pretty crazy.
Wait, so who is actually crazy?
I don't think anyone's crazy in here, dude.
Oh, I meant who other than this call.
There's a radical feminist. It's called Aussie Rad Fems on YouTube, and they're open chat radical feminist hangout.
You're just mad because they kicked you out because you said you wanted to gas all the men.
I would just like to say that I do identify as a feminist.
Dude, you can't be an ally to women and not support radical lesbian separatism. I learned about it in college.
Yeah, who was that professor anyway?
Professor Leibowitz.
Ah, makes sense.
Or Professor Psychowitz from Victorious.
What else did Professor Leibowitz tell you?
It just really opened my eyes to the way that men treat women and how systematically sexist our society is. And
for example,
like a woman who has is like a sex worker is like viewed as like worth less than like a woman who is a virgin.
I get it. So like sexual market value is equalized. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not equal. Right. Like, people are people.
So what's Dr. Leibowitz's proposed solution?
Oh, well, we adopt a more like African matriarchal society, right? And we treat women equally, and you just have sex with whoever. And also, women will create their own nation. It'll be an anarcho-communist commune, and it'll be created in the sense of postmodern radical lesbian separatism.
Where are you gonna put this?
Long Island.
Why Long Island?
Because you believe it or not, there's more postmodern lesbian separatists in Long Island than anywhere else in the country.
Really?
There's also a lot of them in southern Florida.
Well, what do you do with the ones in Southern Florida? Are you just gonna move them to Long Island or put them on like
Yeah,
trains?
they're gonna want to leave the systematic oppression of men.
I see.
And like the way the country's going, like women won't even be able to like just get an abortion whenever they want. That's another form of oppression.
Well, I just want to point out the logical problem with this is like if you're putting all these women on Long Island, right? And I'm assuming no men, right?
Yeah.
How are they going to have abortions?
When they get pregnant.
How are they going to get pregnant?
Well, some of them probably were before they came onto the island.
Dude.
Right. But, you know, like...
Some women can impregnate other women, alright? You're fucking...
They can impregnate themselves with animals.
Yeah, but that dies automatically after a little bit, right? Like, you can't actually bring one to term, so it's not comparable. But no, like, dude, some chicks have a penis. They have balls. They have sperm.
Well, maybe they're transgender.
Oh, okay. So you're so this radical feminist separatist colony would have transgenders as well?
Yeah, it's not gonna be TERFs, dude. They're not gonna be trans exclusionary feminists. TERFs are trash.
Okay.
Taylor knows what I'm talking about. Taylor's not down with trans exclusionary feminism.
Okay, but what about the rest of the women? I mean, you said they were all being systematically oppressed, but you can't fit all the women in America on the island.
No, that's for lesbians.
Right. So what do you do with the rest of them?
The straight women. Well, we have to dismantle this patriarchal white supremacist system by attacking at the root and dismantling the system of patriarchy through political action and engagement with the process from within to transform it into a more post-colonial, post-patriarchal system. Go ahead.
How do you suggest to go about that?
Well, recently it's been quite effective to lobby with like the help of these multinational corporations and social media and just put pressure and ask them to do it.
So wait, you go to social media and you're like, yeah, we want to abolish the patriarchy. Do that for us, and then they do it?
Well, they've banned the Nazis.
Have they?
Yeah. There's no like JF and Ron Paul.
Thought you were a libertarian. You want Ron Paul banned now?
Dude, he's a smirch. Have you ever read Ron Paul, America's Most Dangerous Nazi?
I can't say that I have.
He transformed our movement from weed and transgenders and voluntarism, you know, and like made it about dumb shit. Right? It's the true standard of libertarianism is free talk live.
Is there like a test that you take to find out if you're libertarian, or do you just come to that conclusion on your own?
Do you? I mean, depends, man.
Depends on what.
I don't fucking got the answers.
Clearly, but you seemed to have the answers a second ago, so I just figured you would have more.
She fucked him, dude.
I know she fucked him, but you're gonna have to get a, like. You were doing good for a minute there. Now you've gone back into being like a quivering little bitch.
If I bring it up, I say, "Hey, what the, why'd you fuck him?" She's gonna be like, "Oh, you said that women should be allowed to, da-da-da. You said all this feminist stuff."
Well, you did.
Yeah, but she fucked him, dude.
But you said that was fine. I don't see the problem.
The problem is that if I told her that it's fine and she listens to me, then she's just following the patriarchy because she's listening to what I told her, dude.
I'm out, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good night,
I feel
everybody.
guilty. I have a good
Take it
night,
easy.
dude. Man, I've been streaming this for the past. I've been streaming for the past hour and 22 minutes. Zach.
I'm not really sure you said much of anything. I don't know how much longer we could have gone on with this charade.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, Taylor, you're awesome.
Yeah,
thank you.
Had a great time.
I'm awesome. No, you're not, dude. Don't lie. I'm awesome.
I'd like to thank you for giving us a platform to do our performance art.
Yeah, hit us up sometime when you're streaming. We'll come back.
Yeah, that was fun.
I don't really know how to get y'all exact people back here.
Oh.
That's okay. We'll find you.
Yeah. Hello there, faggots.
Well, we kind of ran out of steam at the end, but that was fun.
Yeah, the original fucking hello my Aryan brothers was how I opened up that stream with the two Mexicans.
Hey, he was Cambodian. There were people like in the chat and watching and shit.
What were they saying?
There was just some bitch in the chat, and she was just asking who was there, and then she said she was gonna do her homework. And she called Taylor a stud.
He fucking was balling, dude. He was flexing. He had his fucking glasses on. He was doing a dance. He was fucking...
He didn't give a fuck what we said.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. See, he should be the host for like Jared Taylor and all these debates, right? That would be way better than like JF even.
He should just be the internet debate host.
Yeah, dude. Just fucking dancing and just looking good, just fucking chilling.
Well, and just every once in a while he leans in real close to his camera and whispers into his microphone. I think he knew he was being trolled. I just don't think he cared.
Yeah, that's the best part.
The other dude was just like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Well, you could tell that they knew it was. I don't know. I mean,
And then I love how Zach kept calling the other guy Josh after we had established that he wasn't Josh. And he just ran with it. He was just like, "Yeah, okay, I'm Josh."
this truly was a Spurg chat.
It really was.
It'll all be up on my channel if you want to cut any of that.
I'll probably make a cut of that. That would be worth the time.
It'll be up on SPERGChatLive.